call the regular meeting of the Milliken Board of Trustees of Wednesday, March 28, 2018 to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Will the acting town clerk please call the roll call?
Trustee Aston.
Here.
Trustee Burek.
Here.
Trustee Ehrlich.
Here.
Trustee Rodriguez.
Here.
Trustee Smith.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Meisner.
Here.
Mayor Woodcock.
Here. Agenda approval. Does anyone have any additions or deletions to the agenda?
Mayor, I would like to pull 8A
18.
from the, and put it on the action agenda.
You guys cool with that?
What did?
8A.
It's consent agenda, item A. It's the resolution appointing the member of the planning
The
commission.
planning commission.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm okay with it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Moving on. Citizens' comment. Citizens' comment is the point in the meeting where the public is invited to address the town board on items that do not appear on the agenda. All comments should be directed to the town board, and there's a 3-minute limit per speaker. Please come to the podium and speak your name and address if there's any citizens' comment. No citizens' comments. Moving on. Minutes of the previous meeting. Is there any discussion or comments on the minutes of March 14, 2018?
No.
Mayor, I move we approve the minutes of March 14th.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Acknowledgement of paid list of bills.
I got nothing.
I think that's twice already this year.
I know, shocking, isn't it? That's because I signed a lot of those checks.
No.
I asked Ben.
I'd like to know what the Milliken marijuana posters were.
What?
What?
It says marijuana posters on here. I'd like to know what they are.
Some previous meetings. Acknowledgement of paid list.
What?
Page 2, Slate Communications marijuana posters. $214.93. I'd like to know what they are, please.
Yeah.
We haven't had anything printed from Slate recently.
It's on here. It's a
I think
bill.
the reference is wrong.
Yeah, I think the reference is wrong. We used Slate Communications for the brochure that I made about the annual report.
And that's what was attached to the check.
Yeah.
I signed that check.
I don't see anything about marijuana.
Right here.
Page 2. Slate Communications.
That looks
Oh,
so
okay,
different.
okay, I see it now.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
Very well.
The explanation is wrong.
We'll
So
need
you'll
to
look
amend
into that and let us know?
Yes, ma'am.
Any other questions or no?
Clothing reimbursement? Somebody lose their clothes? We gotta reimburse them
We reimburse all of them
for their clothes?
for a certain, I think it's a certain amount a year.
Correct.
Yep. So that they can buy boots and pants. administrator's report.
Just real quick, Your Honor, I mentioned earlier this evening that we're a day or so away from going under contract for the purchase of 175 units of CBT water, about $4.7 million. So that will, when that happens, then it'll follow, a bond issue will follow in order to fund that purchase. And we should be hearing by Friday whether we receive the DOLA grant for the RO treatment plant. So, in case anybody's wondering, water is a driving force of everything that we're doing. So the water treatment plant, obtaining water rights are, got to be on the top of everybody's list. That's all I have.
Moving on to the consent agenda. The use of the consent agenda has been made to expedite board action on routine items. There is no discussion of consent agenda items unless a board member requests an item on the consent agenda be removed for separate discussion and under the action agenda. Are there any, you guys good? Motion?
Move to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Acting Town Clerk, please call for a vote.
Trustee Austin?
Yes.
Trustee Burek?
Yes.
Trustee Ehrlich?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Meisner?
Yes.
Mayor Woodcock?
Yes. Moving on to the action agenda. Do you want to move the one that we had, do you want to do that one first?
Yeah.
The resolution? I'm going to go back up here. Open that one. Filter. Doesn't Cheryl usually swear him in? Or you-
We swear him in at the
You
planning
just swear him in
commission.
at the planning commission?
Yeah, he just gets approved.
Very well. So, I'll read the whole resolution just for
Yes.
good times. So the Town of Milliken, Resolution Number 18, TAC 11, a resolution appointing a member to the Planning Commission. Whereas there is currently one vacancy on the Milliken Planning Commission, which the Board of Trustees wishes to fill. And whereas a resident of Milliken has applied for the vacancy, and whereas Derek Granquist, close enough, is willing, qualified, and able to serve as a member of the Planning Commission, and whereas the Town Board of Milliken desires to appoint Derek Granquist to serve 2-year term beginning at the next scheduled Planning Commission meeting until April 2020. Now therefore, be it resolved by the Board of Trustees of the Town of Milliken, Colorado, that Derek Granquist is hereby appointed to the Planning Commission. Read, adopted, signed, and approved this 28th day of March 2018. So,
Mayor, I move that we approve Resolution 18-11 of appointing a member to the Planning Commission.
Second.
acting Town Clerk, call for a vote.
Trustee Austin?
Yes.
Trustee Burek?
Yes.
Trustee Ehrlich?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Meisner?
Yes.
Mayor Woodcock?
Yes. Derek is sitting back there, so you can stand up and just... Thank you for at least taking the position. You know, it's a volunteer job, so it takes a lot to be able to do that. We appreciate it. All right. Action agenda, item A, Resolution 18, TAC 08, Contract for Solid Waste Services. Leonard Weist.
Yes, Mayor. Earlier this year, we took requests for proposals from trash companies for Milliken's trash service. The only one we received was from Waste Management, who's been doing it for the last 5 years. Courtney and I met with them over some of the, specifically some of the prices they had in that contract, like recycling more than doubled the cost. So if a citizen wants to keep with the recycling part of it, it's going to cost them another $3 and some cents per month. There are, I guess, 3 legal issues in the contract. Let me back up. They would not negotiate any of the pricing. It came from their corporate, which is, New York or Chicago, somewhere back east. And this is what they said was their standard contract, and they weren't open to discussing any changes. However, there are 3 legal issues in that agreement that need to be addressed. Indemnification, exclusivity, and what's the third? Non-appropriation. They want a 5-year agreement, but of course, government, if you don't appropriate the money, it's a year to year. So it can't be a non-appropriation clause in there in Colorado. So we're recommending approving it with the condition that the town attorney and they reach an agreement on, I think those are the only 3 items, aren't they?
Those are the main ones. There's some other red lines that Linda has suggested, and I don't know. I reached out yesterday to the local representative of was it Waste Management, and have not heard back yet. But the other provision you need to know about that Mr. Weiss alluded to briefly is the exclusivity. This was bid as non-exclusive because your code requires that citizens have another option, and originally they had submitted this as an exclusivity contract, so we're objecting to that in addition to the other more legalistic terms.
Because I do know that we have some residents that are using Royal, and they're very happy with Royal.
Yeah.
So if we sign this contract with the exclusivity, does that mean they can't use Royal?
We won't sign it with the exclusivity because it's prohibited by your code, or you won't sign it. We would not recommend that you sign that because it would conflict with your code.
And of course, we won't include the billing for anybody and manage that if it's with somebody other than Waste Management.
Sorry, another question. Did they exclude the 10 bags of waste?
No.
The yard waste, do we get that, or
No.
is that excluded?
It's no longer available.
You have to pay for it.
I got 28 roses, that's going to be nice. Just saying.
So there's some more work to be done, but your resolution does authorize the town administrator to finalize it and sign it once the contractor has signed it.
I have a motion.
Mayor, I move that the town adopt the solid waste collection services agreement with Waste Management of Colorado Incorporated for 1 additional year from May 1st, 2018 through April 30th, 2019, and accept the new rates in accordance with the agreement once the 3 legal issues are corrected by the attorney.
Second.
Acting Town Clerk, please call for a vote.
Trustee Austin?
Yes.
Trustee Burek?
Yes.
Trustee Ehrlich?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Meisner?
Yes.
Mayor Woodcock?
Yes. Action agenda item B, resolution 18-09, a resolution updating fees related to solid waste collection services provided by the town of Milliken.
Yes, with the rates that we were quoted by Waste Management, we need to go, the new rates will be $13 for the 96-gallon container, $11.25 for the 64-gallon container, and $7.62 for the recycling. That's one with the big increase, went from $3.15 to 762, and they claim the recycling business, because most of that is going overseas to China, and the market has dropped off drastically, so they needed to make that. And they will charge for the extra bags outside of the container. And they would not talk to us about changing that at all.
Any questions? I'll take a motion.
Mayor, I move to adopt resolution number 1809, adopting the fee schedule with changes to the refuge collection rates effective May 1st, 2018.
Second.
Acting Town Clerk, please call for a vote.
Trustee Austin,
Yes.
Trustee Burek,
Yes.
Trustee Ehrlich,
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez,
Yes.
Trustee Smith,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Meisner,
Yes.
Mayor Woodcock.
Yes. All right. Action agenda item C, resolution 18-13, a resolution approving and non-exclusive public utility easement with TDS.
Mayor Woodcock and trustees, before you tonight is an easement agreement between TDS and the town for the installation of broadband services. The easement comprises approximately 114 square feet, and it's located actually on lots 8, 9, and part of 10, Block 56, which the town of Milliken owns. TDS has agreed to compensate the town in the amount of $7,500 for the utility easement. The applicant is available for questions in the audience tonight, and the town attorney and staff are recommending approval by the board. Happy to answer any questions you might have.
Any questions?
Where are these lots?
These lots are located directly next to the Front Range Fire Station.
Right there on the corner of 60 and Josephine.
So they're located off
That's where the other
of,
boxes are.
help me out, Carrie, Broad, and the cross street is
Josephine.
Josephine, yeah, it's right next to the parking lot for the fire district, just to the west where we call Fireman's Park.
Okay.
Any other questions? Take a motion.
I move to approve resolution number 18-13, a resolution approving a non-exclusive public utility easement agreement with TDS Broadband Service LLC for lots 8, 9, and part Lot 10, Block 56, Town of Milliken.
Second.
Acting Town Clerk, please call for a vote.
Trustee Austin,
Yes.
Trustee Burek,
Yes.
Trustee Ehrlich,
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez,
Yes.
Trustee Smith,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Meisner,
Yes.
Mayor Woodcock.
Yes. Action agenda item D, authorization and approval for town staff to purchase equipment for the purpose of road maintenance and crack sealing.
Yes, you heard a report 2 weeks ago about the condition of the streets and roads in Milliken. One of the recommended maintenance things that we will have to continually do is to seal the cracks, not only in the asphalt, but between the concrete pan and the asphalt. We recently sold some surplus equipment we had for about $36,000. We would like to take that plus a little bit more and buy the modern crack sealing machine so that we can do that in-house in the fall of the year with our own staff and have an ongoing maintenance program for that part of it at least. The machine we like, the contractor's price is about $56,000. We think we can get the government price for a little less than that. Asking authorization for up to $60,000 tonight. We'll come back with the actual appropriation once we get the firm prices on that piece of equipment.
And that's a new piece of equipment,
Yes.
not used.
Correct?
What's the warranty time frame on those? Warranty time frames.
Do you know what the warranty is on that equipment? Have we got that far along yet? We don't know yet. We haven't bought yet. We've just been looking at the market.
Any other questions?
We need it.
I think this is a smart move.
Yeah. I move to approve the staff to purchase street maintenance equipment not to exceed $60,000.
I second.
Acting Town Clerk, please call for a vote.
Trustee Austin?
Yes.
Trustee Burek?
Yes?
Trustee Ehrlich?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Meisner?
Yes.
Mayor Woodcock?
Yes.
No.
That is it for the regular meeting. We're going to maybe go into an executive session. Executive session, what, huh? Someone say something? Yeah, I was gonna read what we were going in for, so, just saying. Executive session pursuant to CRS Section 24, Tac 6, Tac 402, 4 Echo, to instruct negotiators, determine positions subject to negotiations and pursuant to Section 24, Tac 6, 402, 4 Bravo, to seek legal advice regarding Department of Public Safety Homeland Security grants. Do I have a motion for that?
I'll so move.
Second.
Call for a vote.
Trustee Austin?
Yes.
Trustee Burek?
Yes.
Trustee Ehrlich?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Meisner?
Yes.
Mayor Woodcock?
Yes.